I believe that Decentraland's native token called Mana could hypothetically go to the price of $10 during this bull run. And of course, nothing I say is financial advice nor a guarantee, but why do I think so? I think it's going to come down to the fact that Decentraland, it's one of the best metaverses out there. Now, what do I mean by this? In terms of the complete package, I think it's one of the best. It's well established, the community is very strong, and also on top of that, a lot of metaverses out there, you don't really know how long they're going to be around for. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 years, you never know, right? But when it comes to Decentraland, it's been around for quite a while now, and I think it's not going to go in a bad direction anytime soon. Now, granted, when it comes to the metaverse overall, a lot of the hype did die down, but in my opinion, better days are still ahead because, for instance, according to McKinsey, the metaverse could reach $5 trillion in value by 2030. So when you think about it, is the metaverse really over? And think about this. When it comes to Decentraland, its statistics, it's doing pretty good despite the current conditions. For instance, in the past 30 days alone, according to DApp Radar, there has been over 11,000 transactions on Decentraland, and there has been a balance of over $18 million as well. So when it comes to statistics, it's not like it's so bad. Now, granted, it's not doing the best as of right now, but I think that, again, when you consider how a lot of the metaverse projects are not doing that hot, I think this is very impressive in my opinion. It's a thumbs up for me, given the current conditions, of course. And just imagine once the hype for the metaverse comes back in again. Man, Decentraland, it's going to be there to catch the wave, in my opinion. And the way I view Decentraland, if I were to put an analogy on it, is that as if I made a player on Madden or NBA 2K, and then all of the statistics are like at 85, strength, speed, stamina. That's how I would put an analogy on Decentraland. Some other metaverses out there, it feels like the graphics are A+, but then the community is very bad. Or in other cases, it's very fun to play, but then it's not functioning properly. That's like having an NBA 2K player that has like 90 speed, but then the strength is like at 10, if you know what I mean. It's not a very good overall player. But when I take a look at Decentraland, I feel like it's a very good overall player in Madden or NBA 2K, and that's why I think it's a very good overall metaverse. Again, it may not have the best statistics in every single category, but it's pretty even in all, which makes it overall very good in my opinion. And Mana at the price of $10 really isn't insane. I mean, if it were to go to the price of $10, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $19 billion. I mean, come on, man. We've seen something like Dogecoin reach over $80 billion in market cap. We've seen something like SHIB go to around $40 billion in market cap. And this was back in 2021. So this isn't really a tall order, in my opinion, to reach around a $19 billion market cap. Now, granted, Decentraland, it doesn't have the fans or a hype like a SHIB or a Doge. I understand that, but its amazing fundamentals, I think, pretty much evens out the playing field. And again, I'm not saying that Mana is going to go to like a $50 billion market cap. I'm just saying around $19 billion. Don't think it's crazy at all, especially with a project this established. Again, I don't think it's insane. Now, also on top of that, you have to take into consideration how back in the peak of the 2021 bull run, there was roughly only around 300 million crypto owners. However, you fast forward to right now, according to Crypto.com research, there's over 500 million crypto owners. So that's way more when compared to 2021. So if the 2021 bull run, with that many less crypto owners, was already that impressive, this time around, I mean, man, the bull run could look even more crazy. And take into consideration, Bitcoin isn't even at the price of $100,000 yet. I don't know why people are panicking. They're saying, well, wow, it's game over, it's trash. I disagree. I think better days are still ahead. Imagine once Bitcoin goes to the price of 100,000, let's say even beyond 250,000. The altcoin season is going to pick up again. I think a lot of the hype when it comes to the metaverse is going to enter back in again. And I think naturally something like Decentraland is going to go along with the ride. So Mana at the price of, again, $10 wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Also take into consideration, usually altcoins, they peak anywhere between half a year to a year and a half after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event happened back in April. So that's historically, again, anywhere between October this year to October next year. Not such a bad thing, in my opinion, because if anything, more time for me to accumulate Mana. Why is that bad? I made it this far, right? I've been believing in Mana ever since 2021. So imagine that. I've been to 2022, 2023. Now we're, in the middle, quite essentially, of 2024. I mean, I made it this far. I'm not going to quit. At least that's the way I take a look at it. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Mana. I'm acquiring, I'm holding, and I'm just waiting. That's it. I'm not a day trader. I don't use leverage. That's just not my style. The way I take a look at it is that as if right now I'm in a marathon that's like 10 miles and I've already made it 8 to 9 miles, if you know what I mean. Would it make sense for me to quit near the end? I don't think so. why not quit, at the first or second mile? At least that's the way I view it. Now, it's better to never quit at all, in my opinion. But again, I'm not going to quit near the finish line. It makes no sense. I'm going to wait this one out. I'm going to wait it through. And again, $10 for Mana wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I think this bull run could be that amazing. And also on top of that, I think Decentraland is that fantastic. And I think the future of the metaverse could look so bright. Again, $10 wouldn't surprise me whatsoever for Mana. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain. I'm out. Peace. Bye.